Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and I'm here with Kyle Steinmetz from Smith. Kyle, how are you doing today?
Doing great.
Good. We've been shaking hands all day because Kyle's here walking us through the 2018 line of helmets and, of course, goggles from Smith. This is an all-mountain category helmet called the Variance. This is one of your best-selling helmets, right?
It is actually, yeah, especially in the mountain category.
Yes. So what's going on with this one here?
All right, a lot of cool features here that make it one of the best-selling products that we have for Smith. First off, you're going to see it's got a really nice low-profile design. Up top here, there's going to be 18 featured vents. When you really dig into this thing, you're going to see that the vents are very close to the top shell of the helmet. So that air that's going to be moving over the top of the helmet isn't going to take a lot of effort to get down onto the top side of your head.
Sure.
So especially when, nice, hot, sunny day, you want to rip these vents open, get that air directly down on your skull to keep you a little bit cooler.
Yep.
A couple of other, we've got a dual in-mold construction up top here. Another big feature that you guys will probably recognize is going to be the BOA fit system in the back. BOA is a great brand out there. What BOA is going to give you is pretty much the best articulation when you're talking about sizing and fitting. So lock that thing down, it'll give you a real nice solidified tight fit. Moving from there, actually we'll go right to the backside again. It's good to mention that all the Smith helmets are going to be audio compatible. So
Great.
it doesn't matter what brand you're putting in there, they're pretty much all the same. Just rip open the zipper on the back and then stick your little pods in. You've got a great music experience all day long as well.
Right. Now, those ear pads, can you remove those as well?
You can, yes, great question. So say you've got a really nice, bright, sunny day, spring day, you can rip the ear pads off, or as a lot of people are using these days, they've got the beanies that they're wearing on the underside of the helmets. If you are one of those, then you can definitely take off the ear pads and just rock the beanie on the underside as well.
Got it. Now, with the ventilation as well, you have a couple front vents. What do those do? Those force air down into the goggles, and you were saying earlier, they kind of like force air in between actually the top of your head, right?
So we coined the phrase ultimate integration. What that's going to do is, you've got you're obviously working up a sweat when you're out on the mountain, so that hot air that's going to build up around your face and your goggles needs somewhere to escape. We've built in a couple of different ways for that hot air to escape. First, we've got your front slits up top here, so immediate exit. That mesh that's going to be on the top side of your goggle, it's going to easily escape off the back. But then say you've got, your vents all closed up because it's a really cold day, you still need that air to go somewhere.
Sure.
So we've built in what we call our AirVac 2 system. There's actually grooves that we embed directly into the inside of the helmet here for that hot air to travel directly through the helmet and then be released out these exhaust ports, which are never going to be closed up.
Awesome. Exhaust port. That just sounds
Exhaust
cool.
ports, yes.
Cool. Now, what's the story with the brim? Because not all of the Smith helmets have a little brim to it.
It's one thing about styling. Some people like it. It will give you a little bit of extra shade, especially if you're not wearing a goggle. But at the same time, when we're creating all of our goggles and our helmets to work seamlessly together, we want there to be a little bit of a brim up top here, so that hot air isn't escaping essentially over the top of the brim, but you have a nice precise fit, so you're not going to have any kind of like gaper gap situation, which you can't have on the mountain these days.
Exactly. Cool. Now, this is categorized as an all-mountain helmet for what reasons?
It's more about the ventilation systems. If you're thinking about it, you're changing from high elevations to low elevations. If you're out there all day, sometimes the temperature changes as well. So you've got 2 dual positionings that you can use to open and close that. But that's not to say that if you are, more of a park style rider, that you can't be ripping this thing in the park all day long as well. Sometimes I think it just comes down to styling for a lot of people.
How cool you look.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Exactly. Because if you're going to be doing backcountry, I want to make sure I look like a backcountry rider.
Exactly. There you go.
Of course. Well, cool. Kyle, thanks for being here, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching. Again, this is the Smith Variance helmet. You can check it out at thehouse.com. It's another great one. One of the best-selling ones from Smith. Actually, the best-selling one from Smith. And thanks for watching again. Leave a comment or question, and remember to subscribe to the channel.